US President Donald Trump and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney will likely talk over the next number of days after the US imposed a 35% tariff on goods not covered by the US-Mexico-Canada trade agreement. The Federal Cabinet Minister, Dominic LeBlanc, actually said that he was encouraged by recent discussions and believed a deal to bring down tariffs remained an option. But is Mark Carney optimistic of a better deal? Well, here's what he's saying.
Look, Canada's strong. We can give ourselves far more than anyone can take away. We're building this great country. I just met with the Premier, building BC, building Canada, building in a Canadian way, building sustainably, building together, building positively, and that's what we're going to do. And yes, we'll come to something with the Americans, something constructive with the Americans.
Maha Siddiqui has been tracking all the latest developments and all that's happening behind the scenes. She joins us live from Vancouver at the moment. Maha, is there an option of striking a deal that will bring down some of the tariffs imposed?
At least that's what Mark Carney and Canada are hoping for. But experts are warning, Parmeshwar, the Canadian side, that a no deal might be better than a bad deal for Canada. So they are very cognizant of the fact that they need to strike a deal that is clearly in their favor, even at this time when Donald Trump is going hammer and tongs against most countries across the world they trade with, especially the top 20 countries they trade with. We have seen a spate of tariffs against most of them, but Canada has had some punishing tariffs since the day Donald Trump, in fact, in April announced that he's going to impose tariffs against Canada. They already have a 50% tariff on aluminum and steel, which is across board for other countries as well, 25% tariffs on auto, and 10% tariff on energy imports from their country to the United States. A 35% tariff on non-CUSMA compliant goods is punishing for them in such a scenario. Now, many of the experts believe that most goods are CUSMA compliant. Some peg it at about 89%. Some say only 60% goods are CUSMA compliant, and therefore if it's only 60%, then for some of the sectors it could be very, very detrimental to have a 35% tariff that Donald Trump has announced. If it's 89%, the impact may not be as much, but we have already seen impacts on some industry like the auto industries. We have seen job losses, especially in the province of Ontario. We have seen some of the three big automakers in the US going ahead asking the Trump administration to build carve-outs for their sector specifically. But all of that at the moment is not really helping. And that is the reason that this trade deal is necessary. But a trade deal that works in Canada's favor is one that Mark Carney has said he will sign on.
Right, as always, Maha, thanks so much for joining us with the lowdown. As Maha is indicating, some within the government say a no deal might be better than a bad deal for Canada. We'll keep tracking the latest for you as far as the tariff trade war is concerned.